to Chaos Carnival 3. Distributed Denial of Sanity. Today we have once again an attempt at playing the match between Cosmic Explosion and the Royal Buffoons. Or really, just Cajon versus Jerry, because Cosmic didn't show up and King Jester is not available. The vote is currently between Warbox, the Amphitheatre, Spider's Den, and Decayed Garden for the first map. And the winner is Spider's Den. So, let the round begin! Now with this rule set, I expect early game growth to be very easy and very quick. And the approach should take a lot more punching. Specifically, the punching is going to make dealing with the Anode Weevils way easier, and making them basically not a real threat. Even the Beady may go down quite fast. With the Versus Heba adding an extra layer of defense for both participants against each other. However, Volatile Weevils still pose a threat and you can't get away from them quickly enough. Which, indeed, Cajon seems to have done. So at this point, it seems to mostly just be a race to 50, like it usually is, and then for a marble, which, again, it usually is. For Chaos Level 5, it doesn't actually feel all that different from regular play. Well, a bunch of the Volatile Dweevils seem to be gone now, and while Cajon is busy at base, Jerry is busy digging up 2 marbles from mid. Cajon realizes now what's going on, so he's on his way to try and shut down Jerry's play here. Uses a Bitter, as the Beady drops in, already having sustained a lot of damage, possibly from those Volatile Dweevils earlier. Now Jerry uses his first Bitter to try and turn this around. The Versus Heba are burning a lot of his Pikmin, and he has so far proven unable to save them all. Jerry, it seems, just about barely manages to hold on to all 3 of these marbles. Cajon has more Pikmin, but does he have the opportunity to use them? Oof, we suffer a bit of a lag spike there, but I'm sure we'll hold steady. Cajon is now digging up what he believes to be Jerry's natural next target. A Dweevil makes off with it first, however. Jerry's trying to go for it. But Cajon is not going to let him if he can help it. Which he's certainly hoping he can. Oh! 3 Pikmin are crushed by the Beady. And Jerry's actually losing a lot of Pikmin right now. Cajon is attempting an unspicy base rush. The sheer numerical superiority here. He's leveraging it so hard, he's not even using a spicy. And the thing is, it just might work. What can Jerry realistically do about this? He can keep pluck defending, but how long can he do that? And with all the Pikmin Cajon is leaving on Jerry's head, it's going to be difficult for him to continue to pluck defend. I think Cajon's got this. Yeah, it doesn't look like Jerry's going to be able to do anything. The marbles already made it so far. And that's it. Cosmic Explosion 1, Royal Buffoons 0. Alright, we now have the bands for the second round. Cajon bans Concrete Playground, and Jerry bans Deep Blue. The options this time are a Return to Spider's Den, Decayed Garden, Emperor's Arena, or Warbox. I'm trying to think which one would be the most interesting on this rule set. I mean, Warbox, but where you can just, I don't know. The Groinks on the towers will not be that straightforward to kill, so maybe Warbox would still be decently dangerous. But at the same time, one of the main defining characteristics of Warbox is the Dwarf Bullbear lure that people commonly do at the beginning, which becomes much easier to execute with 5 times Pikmin attack power and 5 times punch damage. But it seems we're not going there. We're going to Emperor's Arena, which will also be much easier with this rule set. So, let the round begin! Hold on, we have a pause. What's going on? Cajon apparently needs to go for, I quote, a sec. Oh dear. Not looking good. Apparently something might end up going wrong with Cajon's connection, because he is on his grandfather's Wi-Fi, who is currently being called. Never mind. It seems we're fine. We will be back to normal any second now. There we go. Cajon is imminently about to hit 50. Jerry not far behind. And with 24 Pikmin, Cajon is already making his way into mid. Makes sense to just tackle the orange bubble now. Down it goes. Now he gets to take that marble with him. But Jerry's probably going to come and intercept it, given he has superior numbers. Cajon's going to need to go back and get the rest of his Pikmin. Actually, no, if he does that, Jerry might just come for him when he's not able to get over and stop him. Well, looks like Jerry's certainly planning something along those lines. Or not. No, Jerry knows that there are exactly 4 marbles remaining here in mid, and so he's trying to split quickly across all 4 of them while Cajon's busy. The thing is, though, he's lost so many Pikmin to the Bulborbs in trying to do this that I don't know if this is going to work. Cajon has realized what's going on, and he's trying to stop it before he can succeed in his plan. He's on his way, but I don't know if he can get there quickly enough, and while avoiding Jerry's bitters. The answer, it seems, is no. Royal Buffoons 1, Cosmic Explosion 1. Spider's Den, Combat Zone, Champion's Court, and Bullbear Basin are the 4 options this time. Spider's Den seems to come up very often, it seems. Oh, Jerry votes for Bullbear Basin and Anto agrees. Cajon meanwhile wants to go to Combat Zone. Both players need to think carefully about their map picks this time because the score is now even. It seems the winner is Combat Zone, Cajon's pick. Jerry is ready to go, as Cajon is also ready to go, so let the round begin. This is the figure of 8 layout with the 2 areas in the corners. seen many camera shenanigans on this map before, but I doubt they'll be able to easily come into play with 5 times damage. So I think what I expect both players to do is just kill them as quickly as they can and just get on with it. I'd be surprised if they tried anything with the cameras, given how easy it is to kill even Harry. It's so easy, Jerry's doing it with just 12. I think he probably could have gotten away with doing it with just 5. But 12 is a safe bet still. Ugh, some pretty bad lag. Is the first to mid, and he's currently making sure the versus Heba are all his element before heading back to grab that corpse and get to 50. He's trying to, like, protect mid and try and hinder Jerry's attempt to go there without investing too much in it so he can catch up on growth. He knows now Jerry is on his way, so he's making his way first. Here comes Jerry, trying to take the Heba over. Not going so well. Jerry's having to constantly babysit these Pikmin to make sure they don't burn to death. And this has bought Cajon enough time to hit 50. Jerry has now taken control of the Heba, so it's Cajon is going to have to be careful around it. Both players return to base. Cajon very slightly faster. It's more even a game. Sorry, I'm actually not deleting on my headset. It's more even a game than Cajon was hoping it would be. So he needs to make sure he's extra prepared. Given that Jerry has managed to take 2 marbles from mid, Cajon is going to need to compensate with at least 1 marble from Jerry's side. And with Jerry having control of 2 of the Heba now, that is going to be difficult. Cajon appears to have lost significantly more Pikmin to the Heba than Jerry. Even though Jerry should be able to win just with marbles on his own side now, he is still adamant taking a marble from Cajon's side, just to make it that much more difficult for him to win. But the Heba says no, and Jerry has thrown all these Pikmin away. Ah, good spots, Smilax. Jerry had to use both, well, had to is debatable, did use both his betters in that engagement. So now Cajon can shut him down for good with this final spicy, provided he uses it well. Jerry knows he has very limited time to pull off his next move. Cajon makes sure no Heba will get in his way before making his move. Come on, Cajon! Spicy! Uh-oh. Why didn't you spicy? This was your moment! You couldn't. Why didn't you spicy? Oh well, it seems he'll win anyway. They will both now be up to 3 marbles, and the last marble is Cajon's pocket marble. I think Cajon was trying to save the spicy for this moment. I would not be surprised whatsoever if he uses it now. Well, looks like he won't get to, because Jerry will resign before he can. Cosmic Explosion 2, Royal Buffoons 1. We now await the bands for round 4. Cajon needs to win 2 more rounds to be the overall winner. Jerry needs to win 3. Oh dear. Not again! Well, Bottomless Sewer is the next map if Cajon is able to rejoin. I was going to ask if he could rejoin. Yeah, he says he will. Well, hopefully he's able to. Yes. Yes, he is. I'm putting the buffer a bit up. Actually, I don't think that would be necessary. Come on. There we go. Why is the... Got the memo eventually. That doesn't look good. You've got to be kidding me! Okay, will we be good this time? Alright. Let us... Ugh, you never get ready, Kafan. I guess we're beginning now, then. Once again, the dweebles will be much easier to deal with than they usually are. So are the cannonballs, as Cafone is demonstrating right now. Oh, that was a lucky hit on the dweeble. It really could have gone differently. Okay, that did go differently. And it ain't pretty. Looks like that's going even more differently. The puffy blowhog, I think, will have to be dealt with. But this already puts Jerry in a significantly stronger position. A position I think Jerry is about to exploit. Jerry chases the dweeble off the edge and gets to work. With this beetle in, Cafone will reach 40, and then with that roll 41. Well, Jerry is about to hit 46. Jerry is fighting the blowhog, ending its status as a problem and claiming its marble. That's if Cafone is not able to successfully contest it. It seems Jerry's slight numbers advantage has resulted in him being able to effectively contest both the marble and the forms. But the Heba may change things. It seems even despite Cafone's use of the Heba, Jerry is able to hold on to this marble. Meaning it's going to be quite tough for Cafone to reverse this position. Essentially permanently 5 Pikmin down. What can he do? He can use a spicy. Can he avoid being full bittered? only a bit. As the Hiba is taking out a few of Cahun's Pikmin, making the numbers disparity even more of a problem for him. And Jerry is once again exploiting this to the fullest. Or is he? It seems Cahun is actually the one who's got control of the marble this time. He managed to win a contest with fewer Pikmin. I don't even know how he did that. And it seems on the way back he managed to take a Shearwing to help fix the numbers problem. Cahun now moves into action with just 37 Pikmin to the 43 Jerry is bringing. Jerry knows he probably wins a contest of raw numbers, so he's leveraging that now. It's going to take some expert maneuvering from Cahun to win this fight, but the Hiba may just be the key. Jerry knows the Hiba will be a problem for him, so he's trying to deal with it right now. He manages to throw one of his Pikmin off the edge in the process, meaning the Pikmin gap is now just 2 in favour of Jerry, whereas previously it was as many as 7. Not only that, but Cahun has the head start on plucking. But is it worth giving Jerry the 3rd marble? All Jerry needs to win now is his pocket marble. So Cahun is going to need a way to stop him from acquiring it. This is almost certainly going to take another spicy. Jerry's now heading for the last marble. And Cahun is just standing there. He is trying to leverage the Hiba. A bold move. But will it be enough? With Jerry's proximity advantage, I unfortunately don't think so. Especially given that Hiba is not actually going to be in the way. Now Jerry has an unbitterable spicy, as if he didn't already have enough going in his favour. This is imminently going to end in a victory for Jerry. At least, I'd certainly not be surprised if that were the outcome. Yeah, no, that's what's going to happen. Cosmic Explosion 2, Royal Buffoons 2! Now each player just needs 2 more round wins to win the match. But if Cahun wins 1 and Jerry wins another, then the juice rule will be invoked, increasing the required round wins to win the match from 4 to 5. This is what happens when you don't hit ready at the right time. This time we have Spider's Den, again, Bottomless Sewer, Halls of Grandeur, and Decayed Garden. It seems 3 of our voters, including both participants, favour a return to Sewer. And indeed, that's where we're going. Cajon is ready to go. Is Jerry ready? It would seem not. Oh, never mind. Let the round begin! Seems this time we have the exact same layout we were just on. But Cajon is hoping he can play it differently this time, and avoid suffering the numbers problem he had suffered the first time. To this end, he is seeking to outgrow Jerry and to outgrow him early, which so far is looking to be a success. But he'll need to keep it up. And he'll need to keep keeping it up. Now Jerry is catching up, so Cajon is going to need to put that distance back again. Cajon is choosing to make an early start on the Puppy Blow Hole. He knows how much of a problem it was for him last time. But you can see that this cannon beetle is proving rather troublesome. Ooh! The cannon beetle Jerry's trying to deal with helps Cajon deal with his own. Cajon narrowly manages to dodge that boulder. And it is a very close fight for this marble. Jerry tries to sabotage Cajon with the Heba, but Cajon is prepared for this situation. Jerry is now trying to muster his forces once again and ensure he wins his contest. But he realizes that this is just buying Cajon time. So he cuts his losses and heads back to base. Jerry has a 6 Pikmin advantage. And he's certainly going to try to leverage it. Cajon is trying to use this head start he got earlier to take down these 2 Walpoles and partially address the numbers situation. He has succeeded in getting the first marble out of mid. So he has at least some things looking up for him. He uses the Heaver excellently to send a number of Jerry's Pikmin hurtling to their deaths, reversing the numbers disparity and creating a new one in his favor. Jerry attempts a Spicy to deal with this situation, but gets majority bittered and then manages to lose a couple more Pikmin down into the void. Cajon is indeed playing this a lot better than the first time, which already itself was not that bad. I'd say it wasn't even bad. The marble has now fallen out from the Puffy Blowhog, and then fallen off the map, and then got reburied on the grid in mid. Jerry is now using his final Spicy to try and take it, and the marble, the other marble there, and the other marble there. He knows he's going to need all three of these to win. But if Cajon can wrest a single one from his control, then the picture for him is not going to be pretty. Here comes Jerry! And now Jerry has used his Bitter against Cajon's unspicy squad, giving him an unbitterable Spicy. Cajon knows what to do. He is ready to punish Jerry's mistake, but he'll need to get out of the way. He needs to put on the pressure. He needs to keep up the offensive until his Pikmin come back out of the ground, and then he can use this unbitterable Spicy he now has. Seeing this, Jerry resigns. Knowing just how big a mistake he made, he can no longer live with his own failure. Cosmic Explosion 3, Royal Buffoons 2. Alright, Rusted Ring, Battle Yard, Construction Fortress, and Frozen Forest are the options for the vote this time. The winner is Construction Fortress. Cajon is ready to go, so we just wait for Jerry now. And we wait no more, as the round begins! Already it seems Actually, I'm not sure whose growth is more effective, more efficient right now. I always get efficient and effective mixed up, even though I know they have different meanings. It seems Buffon was the first to finish his bridge. So now he gets a move on. Bit of an overreaction, I think, to just a single shear grub. But I digress. Cajon is eager to make his way to mid first, as he knows that's where the prize is. And he's got his eyes on the prize. His Pikmin, however, seem to have their eyes on other things that are not the prize. Cajon needs to make sure Jerry doesn't get the center marble. But he also needs to make sure that there's a safe path to it. Jerry has more Pikmin here than Cajon does, so he can win a contest. Cajon needs to be very careful. He cannot allow Jerry his golden opportunity. But it seems Jerry isn't taking it. Jerry is also playing it safe. Now he makes his next move. And so does Jerry. With 23 Pikmin, Cajon is making the approach to mid. 22 Pikmin, it seems. The pesky shear grub seems to have been inhibiting the progress of Cajon's bridge. Jerry, however, is currently making his play for the center marble, and Cajon will need to stop it! Get the Pikmin back, Cajon! Take that marble! Jerry's ready to shut it down with some clever maneuvering. But Cajon remains undeterred. However, it seems Jerry has enough of a positional advantage by this point, and a proximity advantage too, that it's going to be difficult for Cajon to take this. However, crafty as ever, he's using the Heba to his advantage. And Jerry is forced, at least for now, to abandon the marble. Leaving those Pikmin to their fates. Jerry may end up claiming the center marble in the end, but it comes at the cost of allowing Cajon to obtain a 23 Pikmin advantage. Okay, now just 15, but still, that's a lot. And the contest for the center marble is not even over yet. Cajon is making the smart play here and going around the big attraction, knowing Jerry would be ready to meet him there if he went straight for it. He's attacking Jerry from an angle he had not considered. And Jerry, predictably, is finding it difficult to deal with. That center marble he worked so hard for is finally his now. But that is very far from the whole story. And it looks like the whole story is about to come to an end. With a final score of 4-2, Cosmic Explosion have won the match! This means the Royal Buffoons have now sadly been eliminated from the tournament. Cosmic Explosion, meanwhile, will be advancing to the lower semis of the Leaf Bracket, where they will be facing... let me check. The Best! That's literally their team name. The team of Jim and Rorapro. Meanwhile, in 53 minutes, we will be commencing today's second match between the Wizards of Chaos, that is, the team of yours truly, and Stop Playing, the team of Stopdoor and Playercraft. So, until then, stay tuned!